Hey everybody, I'm the conservative nerd. Today I'm gonna talk about the worst person in comics. The worst person. This is the most dangerous person. This is the Destroyer, Susan Augur, with the double apostrophes. There's two apostrophes over the U and the G, or the G and the E. I'm not sure. I don't think she just throws this together. I don't think she was born with those apostrophes. I think she gave herself the apostrophes. It's pronounced, I guess, according to her Facebook. I'm supposed to pronounce her last name Z O'Shea. It's spelled Auger. Uh, she's a moron. She's a pretentious jackass. So, anyways, I really find that her and this whole milkshake crew, her and the milkshake crew are going to destroy the industry. Marvel Comics is going to die a horrible death, and it deserves to. Really, at this point, I mean, I've, you know, loved Marvel Comics since I was a kid. And you're talking about somebody who's read these books for 4 years. Uh, and, spent money that he probably shouldn't have spent to get these comics. And at this point, I'm just like, God, Marvel just needs to go away. If they're gonna put out the stuff they're putting out. Uh, and this piece of crap loves it. She loves it. And it's not because, and let me get this straight. She doesn't love it because she loves comics. No. She loves it because she hates comics. She hates the people that read comics. And you can tell by her posts. And the weird thing is, like, people like Gene Ha, they send her in stuff. They put stuff on her stupid page. And the same stupid politics that she has. Because they have the same politics, they're happy to see a woman destroy their industry. Why you'd want your industry destroyed. And I know you don't think this is destroying your industry. You think it's making it better, but it's not. It's not making it better. So here's what she did today that got me going. And hey Susan, if you want to dox me, you want to attack me, you want to get my channel taken down, do it. At this point, I said, do it. Do it. I'm not afraid of you. I could care less. Ooh, it's the internet. You know what? Here's the thing about the internet, everybody. If somebody's bullying you on the internet, you can turn the freaking internet off and go away and leave it alone. It's not like in real life, If somebody's attacking you, like people like Susan, who all they talk about is attacking Nazis. So, anyways, this girl, I can't remember her name, but she does a Supergirl cosplay now, is outed on Susan's Facebook page as being a Nazi because she posted something saying that she was at Charlottesville trying to protect the statue. And she got urine and shit thrown at her. It doesn't make you a Nazi. Yes, there were Nazis there. Yes, there were Klansmen there. But there are people probably there because they don't want to see the statue torn down. If you want to tear down a stupid statue, it makes you feel better. It makes you feel like something special. I don't really care. You know what? At this point, just go around tearing down statues. They just tore down Abraham Lincoln or burnt the face off an Abraham Lincoln statue in Chicago. Abraham Lincoln, yeah. You guys want to put up statues of... I don't know who you want to put up statues of. Who do you want to put up statues of? Obama. That's what we're going to get. Is like just 9,000 Obama statues. A couple of Hillary statues maybe. I don't know. These people are insane. So, you want to out people as Nazis and stuff. What are you, Joseph McCarthy? I thought you guys hated Joseph McCarthy. Like, you guys hate freedom. You hate free speech. There's only 5,000 stupid Klans, Nazis, and skinheads registered in the United States. 5,000. There's 5,000. That's not very many. I mean, shit. There's more Antifa members at a large college than there are Klansmen and Nazis in the United States. Like 5,000. That's 5,000 toothless hillbilly buttholes. Yeah, I'm a toothless hillbilly butthole, but I'm one of the good ones, Susan. I'm not a Nazi. I've never engaged in anything Nazi. I guess unless reading Captain America, according to you, pre-Nick Spencer was Nazi. I suppose if I go see the new Bruce Willis Death Wish movie, which I will see, Susan, so you should probably dox me. I'm going to see that Bruce Willis Death Wish movie. If you guys haven't seen the trailer, it's freaking awesome. Best trailer I've seen in a long time. yeah, that's gonna make us Nazis now too, according to you guys. Uh, Listen, you're insane. You're seeing Nazis in your sleep. You're a crazy person. You're a nut job. Tearing down statues is gonna make you guys feel better. Ruining stuff makes you feel better. Like that, you want Venezuela because that's what you're going for is Venezuela. That you, Charlottesville looked just like Venezuela. That's what it looked like. And so, you know, you're crazy. Yeah, the Klan have had rallies in the South forever. But it never turned out like that. You know why? Because they didn't have to deal with Antifa. And once you throw in one left-wing crazies against some other stupid racist idiot crazies, you got two racist idiot crazies crashing into each other. That's right. You're racist too. You're racist. Yeah. All you see is color. All you want to talk about is marginalized people. Well, you know what? You're racist. I just see people. That's what I see. I see people. I don't judge people by the color of skin. I judge people by how they act. Maybe you should try that instead of lumping everybody into a category. Not everybody likes being lumped into a category. You're an asshole. Your page is stupid. I'm going to do everything I can to talk about you. I will never stop. So either you stop me or I will never stop. And yeah, sure, I don't have a lot of subs, but you know what? I'll grow. I'll grow because you're such a twat hamper. Yes, I said it. And if you small kids are watching this, maybe you shouldn't, because I might get a little hardcore here. But she's a twat hamper. She's a piece of living crap. She's somebody who took a bunch of feminist studies and thinks she's something cool. Oh, you want to hear another great post that I saw today? Tearing down statues is not gonna make all the Civil War books turn into gay porn. No, but you're still erasing history. I just heard of a college professor that's teaching that America invented slavery. That doesn't even make any sense. None of this makes any sense. Everything that comes out of these nuts doesn't make any sense. I don't care. You guys can say crazy stuff all you want. If you want to say that the trees are racist, then do it. I don't care. But you know what? When you start ruining movies and comics, I care about that stuff. When Dave Chappelle can't do a stand-up act because people are going to call him a psychopath because he wasn't respectful to tranny rights, that makes me care. I care about stuff like that because I enjoy stuff like that. And I want the next generation of children to be able to enjoy stuff like that. Guess what, Susan? There's only two genders. I read what all these other genders are. There's 57 genders, 97 genders. There'll be 150 genders by the time I finish this video. Like Jupiter gender. It's like large and in charge, and you're definitely not cis. That's the definition. What? That's just a saying. That's not a gender. That doesn't make any sense. Large and you go, girl. That's a gender. Just the sayings are now genders? Come on, you people are crazy. You're crazy, Susan. You're crazy, Susan Z. O'Shea. Susan Auger with your double apostrophe lifestyle. There's kids, poor kids in this country that don't have an apostrophe. So you come out here and you flaunt your white privilege, Susan, like you're something special with your double apostrophe lifestyle. But you know what? You're a talent handler. Nobody even knows what that is. You probably get coke for these guys, for the artists and the writers. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe you get milkshakes for the milkshake crew. The stupid suckwad milkshake crew. Fake geek girls. They're fake geek girls and you're a hate monster. You're the destroyer, Susan. That's what you are. That's what you're here to do. Destroy stuff that you don't like. You want to change it till it's unrecognizable to the people who liked it so nobody likes it anymore. You think these young kids are picking up these books? Moon Girl sells like 8,000 copies. 8,000 copies. If you sold one issue of it, if you were selling a comic, when I read comics in the 80s or the 90s, or even in the 2000s, if you sold 8,000 issues, it would just immediately be canceled. There'd be no, we're going to wait and finish the run or any. No, you would be canceled. It should be canceled. And instead of canceling it, they stuff her into every book now. And I saw this post where somebody said Moon Girl sucks. And there must have been 80 people under it on the thread saying, Moon Girl rules, Trump sucks. The guy never said anything about Trump or anything about politics, but everybody commenting that Moon Girl was great had to say that Trump sucked. Now, that tells me they could give a shit about Moon Girl. They don't know who Moon Girl is and they don't care. But they know that somebody doesn't like Moon Girl. They like Moon Girl because of Trump. They don't like Moon Girl. They don't read Moon Girl. They don't know anything about Moon Girl. They just like Moon Girl because, hey, you white cis males and our super cisness. I have super cisness now. Susan, you gave me super cisness. Susan Azure, with your double apostrophes, you made me super cis. I'm not even cis anymore. I'm super cis. And I'm starting an army of super cis men. And we're going to talk about you. We're going to tell people of your hypocrisy, of your psychoticness. You're Joseph McCarthy. You're a plague. You're evil. You're rotten. You're a piece of living filth. You're a twat hamper. Susan, you are a twat hamper. I hope you see this. I'm going to keep it up until you see this. You're going to notice me, Susan. You're going to notice me. Sooner or later, you're going to notice me. I'm going to find out maybe where you live, and I'm going to protest right in front of your house. What is it, like 20, 50 yards? I'll be the legal limit to protest you. And if you got any statues, I hope somebody tears them down. You know, I'm not saying, hey, I'm not telling anybody to do it, but you probably don't have any statues. That'd be, what's that, cultural appropriation, Susan? Yeah, you're a piece of crap. You're filth. You're garbage. You and the Milkshake crew are going to destroy comics, and you're happy. You're enjoying it because white cis males read comics. In your mind, that's all you want to do. You and Marvel decided to destroy white cis males. For the longest time, I've tried to stay out of the politics of it and say, hey, you know, even with their left-wing politics, you know, you can still tell good stories. It doesn't, you know, I'm kind of a moderate. 10 years ago, I would have leaned left. But, you know, the left leaned so far left that, you know, screw the left. If you know, just because I'm white doesn't make me a racist. I'm sorry, but you can call me one all you want and say, oh, you have unbiased. I don't have unbiased shit, okay? I know what I have. I'm not retarded, Susan. You might think I am. Oh, I can't say retarded, can I? Guess what? I just did, Susan. You're a child wrangler? That's what it says. Oh, you're a talent handler and a child wrangler. Who would let you wrangle their kids? And what is wrangling? If you're saying child wrangler, then it's creepy. It sounds like you're picking up kids out of the park and taking them to Subway Jared. Do you work for Subway Jared, Susan? You're a piece of crap. You know, I read something that said in 10 years that people like you, Susan, will be fighting for the pedophile rights. Is that true, Susan? Are you going to start fighting for pedophiles' rights? Because that's next, ain't it? Right after the transgenders, we get to pedophiles and their rights. You gonna tear down statues for the pedophiles, Susan? Susan, I hate you. You're insane. You're crazy. And if you think the pedophile thing's too far, you don't know people like Susan. Look at Susan's Facebook page. Susan put "Make America Gay Again." Really, Susan? What happened to America then, Susan? Because nobody's gonna be having kids, Susan. If America goes gay, who's having kids, Susan? There's no America because it's just gonna be a bunch of people getting old and dying. And then Mexicans are going to just come over here and live, and then it'll be Mexico. Or it'll be maybe half Canadian, half Mexican, because they'll get it. Who will get it? Who will get America when you make it gay and nobody has kids anymore, Susan? Susan, you're an idiot. You're a moron. Shut up. People are people. We don't have to judge people. You know, everybody, we're all Americans. It's a melting pot. And that's what we should be. We should just be Americans. We should love our country. I have a flag, Susan. I know you hate flags. I have a red, white, and blue flag that I shine. So let's just be Americans. How about that? How about that and dox me outside? Let's just care about America, okay? That's all I have to say. You hate America, don't you, Susan? I can tell. You want to tear down statues because you hate America. Next thing you know, you want to tear down the flag. We'll just be a crazy country that fights all the time. Is that what you want, Susan? Because that sounds like what you want. You think you're a Nazi hunter. You're an idiot. You're a jerk. There's only like 5,000, so, you know, it's not a real tough time. These people aren't smart. They're morons. just like you, because you're the left of these morons. You're the psycho left version of these morons. I think that you need to shut your mouth and not post stuff on Facebook. I'm gonna do these videos until you stop. It's me against you. Me and my 30 subs. I don't need it. I don't need it. You got only 77 followers. We're not that far behind you. I guarantee, Susan, that me and my 30 subs would wipe the floor with you and your 77 subs. Your 77 followers on Facebook. I'll take my 30 YouTube subs and we'll just battle. I guarantee we'd win. Because you guys are crazy. You're lunatics. You're lunatics. You're pussies too. You're pussies. You guys went down there to fight the Klansmen and stuff. You doubled and tripled them in size, and you still like didn't do very well. That's why you shouldn't go fight them. That's why you should leave that stuff to cops and the army, because Antifa is not an army. It's not your job to punch Nazis or fight Nazis. It's the cops. It's the law enforcement. That's their job. All you did was make a mess. All Antifa did was make a mess. That's all they did. They made a mess. They took a stupid thing and made it stupider. That's what you did. That's what you people achieve. You take stupid stuff and you make it stupider. You're an idiot. I have declared a war on you. So dox me. Do it. How about that? Dox me outside. That's what I have to say to you. There's only two genders, Susan. You're a moron. You can't just make up, oh, this is Z gender, and it means you go girl. You can't, what? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. Jupiter, gender, large and in charge, and definitely, all these at the end say definitely not cis, because that's the worst thing you can be is cis. Well, you know what? I'm super cis. I have super cisness. What's my business? It's my cisness. And that's rapping. And that's cultural appropriation, Susan, so dox me. Susan Auger with your double apostrophe. You know what? You and the Milkshake crew, you guys suck. You suck hard. I'm the conservative nerd. Thanks for following me, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're a Susan Auger fan, I'm sorry, but I've declared war on Susan Auger. I'm the conservative nerd. You guys enjoy the comics. Have a great day.